Good morning and welcome to my Cloffice. I hope that you are well this morning. Today it's Tuesday and we are looking at Colossians chapter 3 verse 1. It says this: Since then you have been raised with Christ. Set your hearts on things above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your heart on things above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. So I started to think about what it means to set your heart on something. This means that you're looking at, what do you really care about? What are you passionate about? What do you just love? Is it connecting with, is it in line with the purposes of God? Are you passionate about what the Lord is doing and what the Lord's asking you to do? Set your heart on things above. That means that it doesn't mean we can't enjoy all the things around us. We're supposed to. But what really makes us tick and what really we're so passionate about should line up with the purposes of God. So then you ask yourself, well, how do I know? How do I know what really matters to Jesus? How do I know him and his character? It starts right here. If you want to know what Jesus would think, how Jesus would respond, his character is so beautifully explained to us in the things that he says, in his behavior and in his actions through the gospel. And we can see how he acts differently and speaks differently to different people, to strangers, to the down and out, to the widow, to the criminal. He talks very differently, but everything is so full of love. Even when he's speaking straight to someone and calling them out, he's still gracious and loving. And so if you want to know what the purposes of God look like, it has to line up with God's character, has to line up with Jesus's character. And so if you want to set your heart on things above, then it needs to line up with the purposes of God and the character of God. And what does God really care about? Like in James 1, and he talks about true religion is taking care of the needy and the poor and the widow and the orphan and those who can't defend themselves and all this. So we need to line up our passions and what we really care about with what God really cares about. So today, on this amazing day, I want to encourage you to look at Colossians 3:1 and think about, I need to set my heart on things above and really care about what matters to God. So, have an amazing day, connecting your heart with what the Father's heart is beating for. God bless.